لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
Come along, the mighty Italians have to restore some pride. The Azzurri suffered their first failure. Is the venue for this one. Finland have never qualified for a major tournament. Lost to Sweden in the playoffs. Mancini took over in May after leaving. Udinese have struggled in the league a little. Because of a muscle injury, Balotelli weren't picked. Moise Kean last summer. They are the Azzurri. We have a team of Israeli officials in charge. Kibuki, they have a striker in form, 25 goals for the Canaries this season. 2010. Will we see him? Will we see the light so strong? Here's Bernardeschi. There's a hum of anticipation as he last touch came off the left wing back. Pirinen. Roberto
goal in a game. Once in the last 17, which
Bernardeschi spots the forward run of Ciro Immobile.
To keep things tight, 5 there in your picture, strewn across the back. He's up in the air, can't stop the momentum.
In the midfield, it's been fired in, it's away by the skipper, Parr, and then the shot, deflection, and the goalkeeper stood no chance. Not a who got up and struck that ball with some venom.
Ball arrives on the half volley to you, is keeping it down. And
hard as ever. Nice turn though by the Norwich City man into the penalty area, and then Sparby
strikes right across the ball and sends it spin.
Koivio shows us some of his skills and he gets to the byline. It's terrific work. Maybe just a little too late.
Yeah, it's excellent. They break it up in their own. Gini showing plenty of adventure from right backs. Can't quite.
And now Lord can break forward. This is a promising situation. He might just keep going. Bonucci.
Arm in the air, appealing for offside. I think we can file that in that category. Back look, doesn't make contact with the ball. Probably giving Finland confidence.
Immobile's touch.
Can't have any complaints about
Bernardeschi. This is neat and tidy. And Moise Kean through the centre. Barella. And Bernardeschi, he pulls the trigger.
Well, they were patient and behind.
Ratti find a way to unlock Finland. Oh, it's a lovely pass over the top. It's just going to skip.
He hasn't really been overly worked, has he? I mean, there was obviously the goal in this fixture.
Nice movement again from the. Well, nicely done by Verratti, and into the penalty area he goes. And
from a very talented man. So there he goes past a couple of defenders before taking the strike, which was poor for the rest of the Italian goalkeepers. It could be
it's nice to work. Barella over on the left side now, and Immobile was the target.
Far side, good ball in. He just can't get the connection he's looking for.
And they put a finish on it this time, Finland. They tried to. The fullback seemed to have the licence to run with the ball. He was anticipating.
There are 2 fullbacks that do like travelling with the ball.
And he's given Italy good possession here. Bernardeschi
for Kean, and he gets it horribly wrong. Eve after wave of attack.
This is nice from Finland. Pirinen quite out that
final third.
Pirinen, the long-ish throw, touched on by Verratti and then away by.
Well, there was Finland's little 2 or 3 minute spell, wasn't it?
And can Italy grab a second? He's got Kean in support. He's got a touch there, and the referee.
See here, cuts inside. Oh, well, it's a penalty, but he's.
Ciro Immobile, and he tries to keep going through the middle, and the punch isn't good. And Moise Kean gets his shot.
I mean, to punch a ball like that when you don't have to, when you get 2 hands up, why is he punching that? And when he decides to punch it, and Finland get lucky and the goalkeeper in particular.
Barella is there waiting, and he cuts it back. And then the
should be keeping the strike down.
It was sharp from Immobile, in fact too sharp. Of an early goal, a vicious strike by Nicolo Barella that took a big deflection. Is Italy 1, Finland 0. How decent Eddie Dzeko is the obvious star for that team of Italy in recent times. Mancini has promised us they will be to football. That's what they like these days. Mancini's expression has been Bernardeschi with a little swerve and a cross. Great start, and he's trying to pick a new player.
It's a clatter in the back of the head for his troubles, but below the massively high standards that they've set for years and years and years.
Immobile and Jorginho again, and he tries to find Immobile again.
Again, better goalkeeping from Bernardeschi, and that's what allows him to get on the end of Jorginho's through ball there.
Going into the penalty area here, this could open up nicely.
He was trying to pick out the right pass, which was to Bernardeschi.
Through to Immobile, it's a lovely pass. Play from both men, really.
Getting off the goalkeeper. That's the
scored one in the first half. Chiellini puts in a good look.
His eyes must have been lighting up at that point. But really good defense
on the ground.
Just a little bit late. Midfielder. Just have a lot of ability, but perhaps just.
Bernardeschi has a look towards the goal. Bernardeschi had in mind there.
He's just trying to feed it in behind the defenders, and
there's Lod and the liner and everything else. Here's Pukki as Finland trying to mount an attack. There's a bit more down. And then Mancini
wanting to play advantage, but he'd much rather have the free kick in that central area.
With the pace of Moyes Keane, they could be here. Good opportunity now, and he tries to pull it back again.
Like the likely source of opportunities if Italy are.
For Immobile. Immobile to Bernardeschi, and he slips it through. Trying though for Italy.
Got a feeling the flag possible. No end product
for Finland, and then Lod turns.
Well, yeah,
he's caught, isn't it?
He is caught.
Recent history for making the most of situations, as we say. The yellow card for Pukki. Certainly seemed to take it early. He's disappointed with his effort.
Patient to get between the posts and get on the end of a slots the ball in behind the defender. He goes with a big moment.
Here goes Immobile with the ball through the middle.
This, and well, it's the way that
Finland do with this break, and it was Lod who arrived
off a chance. Lovely skill from Verratti, but
not a massive tactical change, I don't think here. To him, he slipped it through towards Moyes Keane. Great run, super goal! Bagged his first international goal.
Well, I have to say, if there's to make things happen in an attacking sense, the player, and look at that for movement and pace, and at the end of it,
well, he's backed plenty in youth football, and over the years he's been coming. Bernardeschi. Goes Keane. Positive again from the teenager now. He's sure of it.
Challenge and gets no contact on the ball. That is a penalty. I just carved Finland up and haven't created for him.
Bernardeschi plows on alone, and now he delivers. Oh, what a story! It's just bounced the wrong side of the post, and he.
It's a brilliant delivery from Bernardeschi.
It was painful. Bernardeschi. Half clear.
He was doing his chances of playing in the next game from the start. No harm.
Verratti is the man who makes way, and it's Nicolo. He can play a little clever 1-2, and he gets it back. He's going to shoot, and eventually it's Spav who strikes it, and the goalkeeper has Yuri, the defender who was forward there.
Him not to challenge for this. The goalkeeper spills it. He's got an opportunity to get on the end of it.
Added time being played, then had a spin up Sola. Comes on. He moves it on. He's going to take the responsibility. Safe start and 3 points against Finland. And they've got that as an international football. It's his first start, his first competitive game. And he was one of the bright.
Get off to a good start, especially on home soil.